一刀流居合獅子孫孫
うっせえ行こうお前は俺の仲間だ
何も分かった
Hey guys, what's going on? It is AOD-san here, back to do another video. And once again, I'm making a tier list because these are super fun. Now, today's topic. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the name Junichi Suwabe, which apologies if I have not pronounced that right. I've actually never said that name out loud before, but I definitely recognize his work. So if you don't know, Junichi Suwabe is the voice actor who has voiced all of these iconic characters. And so today I thought it would be a fun idea to ask the question, who is the best character voiced by Junichi Suwabe? And man, there are some great characters here. Some of my favorite characters of all time. Or maybe a couple. I won't over exaggerate it too much. So while there are like literally 100 or so, I've grabbed sort of the 20-ish most notable ones that I recognize and ones that I either like or dislike the most. I guess the most notable ones. So I think straight off the bat, I'm going to customize these tiers a little bit rather than going traditionally S to D. Let's change the naming conventions a little bit. So I think the goal of today's video is to get a top one out of this selection here. And you can't see a couple because of my head right here, but they'll move across soon enough. So we'll go for a top one. The second tier will be like, not the absolute GOAT, but still awesome as hell. And then these last few tiers here should capture everything else. We'll see how we go. I might have to change a couple of them. Now I do note, even though some of these characters are really popular, I actually haven't seen all of these voiced, as in I haven't watched all of these animes, or the specific versions of these animes, which I'll clarify when I get to them. Okay, so let's get into it. So starting off with My Hero Academia Aizawa. He's awesome, dude. Definitely clearing this tier here. Probably not my top one from this list, but definitely one of the minor goats. Respect. And that last season 6, he was sick, by the way, dude. Man, great season. 10 out of 10. Barou, one of my new favorite animes of all time, Blue Lock. It's so good. I'm trying so hard to hold back from going off and reading the manga. Barou is awesome. Great sort of antagonist rival. Good character with some good growth. It turns out they are not just a muscly douchebag. This villain from season 1 of Demon Slayer, do not care at all. Can barely remember their name. If I had to do a tier list of all the villains throughout Demon Slayer, they would probably be in the bottom tier, to be honest. Now this dude, I had to double check who he was. He's actually the father, or the adopted father I should say, of Ban in 7 Deadly Sins. Zhivago, who's an awesome character. Very minor side character. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen season 2, which came out years ago. He does end up passing away. But yeah, great character, dude. Definitely too minor to go near the top, but yeah, I like him. Definitely have my respect. Now Hayama, or Akira from Food Wars. Yeah, they were a good rival character. Again, probably not one of my favorites, but I did like them. Thought they were interesting. And I think Suwabe did a good job of voice acting them. Now, recent anime, I've actually just jumped over to the manga. I'm slowly getting through that. I've decided to read it all because it is not too long. But we have all the Tensen, the immortal beings that are practically genderless. They can switch between male and female at will. And they are all voiced by Junichi Suwabe. Now, there are a couple others. We don't really see them in season 1, so I'm not gonna include them here. These are the main ones we've seen in season 1 in the anime so far. And honestly, they're all probably about at the same level. Like, they're mostly fine. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm in love with any of them. Like, yeah, they're fine. Fine. Now, even though they can all switch between gender, this pink-haired Tensen, my goodness. Top tier waifu, oh my gosh. And just for that, she's gonna have to go higher. Let's change this tier a little bit. Oh, mommy. It's so bad. Indeed. She can go up there, or they can go up there in the mummy tier today. And like, yeah, they're fine. Mostly Tensen can go in here. Now, midway through the video, midway through this tier list, who is the best character voiced by Junichi Suwabe? The answer is this absolute GOAT, Aomine Daiki. Man, Generation of Miracles, my favorite character from Kuroko Basketball, which again is one of my favorite anime of all time. And yeah, being the favorite character, one of my favorite anime of all time, the absolute GOAT. When I hear this voice actor, Junichi Suwabe, and any of these other characters, I think, oh, that's Aomine. Like, he stands out to me. That's such a good character. Perfect example of a great antagonist with development. And who would have thought, from a basketball anime of all things. But yeah, in my opinion, he is the GOAT character among this list. Next, this dude, what's his name, from Black Butler. I actually don't care about him at all. Apologies if you are a big Black Butler fan. I just, yeah, don't care about him. Yami is sick from Black Clover. Great character. I think they were sort of cooler earlier on, but nah, they're pretty cool throughout. I haven't read the manga, I've only watched the anime, but Yami's a pretty damn cool character. It's so funny how in the anime, like in every character's backstory, it's like, oh, Yami found them and he saved them or something like that. It happened like 12 times. Now Archer from the Fate series. I probably liked Archer the most in Unlimited Blade Works from the Fate series. And he was really good in that. I would say he's one of my top favorites, but I do like Archer. Cool character. I'll probably chuck him in this I like him tier here. Now at the start of this video I mentioned there's a couple characters who I haven't seen in action being voiced by Junichi. And one of them is Grimmjow. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, from Bleach. I have not watched the anime in full. Haven't actually read the manga in full. It has been on my list for years. But I've heard he's an awesome character, very iconic, so I thought I'd better add him to this list today, but I still need to go and watch him in action, so he'll be in this tier here today, which is neither good nor bad. And the last one to actually go in that same tier is Greed from Full Metal Alchemist. Now the catch with this one is that I have only seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood start to finish. I did not watch the original, and I've read some of the manga as well. But in the original, Greed is voiced by Junichi, whereas in Brotherhood, he is not, and I have only seen Brotherhood. And I really like Greed. Greed's an awesome character, probably one of my favorites from that series. But yeah, I've not seen him in action in the original. So that also is on my list to watch. Now, many people's favorite characters, excellently voiced by Junichi, fits the character really well, is our boy Sukuna, the king of curses, dude. They are awesome as hell. I've only seen season 1 of Jujutsu and the movie and the start of this recent season 2. I've not read the manga, but like, they don't need much screen time to be awesome as hell. They're clearly in this tier. And I tend to say this every time I make a tier list video. I do not rank from left to right in these individual tiers. These are each like buckets roughly at the same level, so just keep that in mind. Because I mean, I think any tier list where you are doing that, you may as well rank everyone from 1 to 50, and then what's the point of a tier list anyways? But yeah, just thought I'd spell that out. Now getting to the end of the list, we have Greed from Fairy Tail. I do like Greed. Greed is pretty cool. They get better after that initial Laxus Battle of Fairy Tail arc. I do like them. Yeah, I like Greed. Yeah, probably not my favorites, but like, yeah, I like them. They're cool. And lastly, our boy from One Piece, Mr. Villain of Punk Hazard, allied with Doflamingo, doesn't know how to eat food, it always ends up on his face. And I actually didn't realize they were voiced by Junichi until my second rewatch. I was like, oh damn. Because One Piece was the first anime I ever watched, and I watched Kuroko's Basketball after that. And so it wasn't until later that I actually made that connection. I was like, oh damn, that voice is recognizable. Vergo's, yeah, pretty funny, cool villain. Obviously a bad dude, but that doesn't matter right now. They'll probably go on this here. I like him. And there you have it, dude. Who is the voice? I forgot how to speak English for a second there. Who is the best character voiced by Junichi Suwabe? My answer is the absolute GOAT, Aomine Daiki. There's some close runners up here. Yami, Aizawa, Barou, Sukuna, and then, yeah, don't care about some of these other dudes. And I still need to watch Bleach anime in the original Full Metal Alchemist. So there you have it, dude. This is my opinion. Feel free to leave a comment down below saying who are your personal favorites. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this list today. As always, if you have any ideas for future videos, feel free to leave a request below. Otherwise, I don't really upload very often because I tend to lack on inspiration. So yeah, any requests and ideas are always welcome. But cool, that's about it for today. Thanks for tuning in. This has been AOD-san, and I'll catch you later. Thanks.